when you have these, these big studios that are creating dope projects, like for example, like I like what, what's the name of the CEO? Bob Iger, a Disney CEO. I love what he does. I love the projects they put out. I think Disney is a top-notch studio. Well, whoever, and they've been around for 100 years at this point.
Well, whoever at HBO made the decision to cancel Winning Time should be fired.
I know. I found out that it was canceled as I was watching the finale.
I found out from the sixth, around the same time. My boy had sent me the text and was like, canceled.
I'm watching the finale and I'm on Twitter and it's like, yo, this is the final season. So you mean to tell me that this season ends
with the Celtics,
with them losing,
right?
Losing to the Celtics.
There's a strange, eerie irony that just shows you the Celtics are better than the Lakers, even in TV.
The casting was so brilliant on that show.
Yes, it was.
Like they really nailed Magic Johnson. They nailed
Magic, nailed Kareem.
Yes,
and of course they nailed this one because I not only know DeVaughn Nixon, but his dad was my manager, Norm Nixon. Okay. And of course he looks just like him. But what's interesting to me is a lot of the Lakers have been shitting on the show.
Really? Which ones?
Kareem said it was boring. Jerry West.
Kareem doesn't like anything. Like
Jerry West.
Has Kareem ever said that he likes anything in life?
No. Magic is shit on it. James Worthy is shit on it. Magic shit on it. Jerry West tried to sue HBO for defamation of character because he said they're portraying him as like some substance abuse maniac. A lot of the Lakers don't like the show, man. And I've been wanting to reach out to Norm to ask him, how realistic is your son's portrayal? Because from what I knew of Norm is a country boy from Macon, Georgia. And the way they portrayed him, especially in the first season, I'm like, that might have been Norm when he was younger because people act different when they're young, but the Norm I know, that's some bullshit. So...
I mean, listen, Adrien Brody playing Pat Riley.
Phenomenal. Who I wasn't sold on at first.
I wasn't sold on him at first either, but he pulled it off. The guy who played the head coach, what's his name?
I don't know his real name. Paul Westhead, though. Jason.
Yeah, Jason Segel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pulled it off. But really they got Magic.
Oh, the Magic guy looks, the smile.
Yes.
The profile, the hair, everything.
Why would they cancel it?
I don't know. I think there's some internal shit going on because I just go, why are they canceling this?
Well, I'll say this. Maybe this is part of it. There was a news article that came out recently, and they basically looked at all of the streaming services to see which service had the highest cancellation rate, and HBO Max was number one.
Really?
More people canceled their HBO Max subscription than any other service.
Well, this don't help.
Yeah. Apple TV Plus is actually the least canceled.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So clearly they're trying to figure out how to get the streaming thing working.
Yeah, but I wonder what constitutes something being canceled, though. Because it's not like it's based on a rating system.
Well, no, it is.
I thought it was subscriptions, though.
Yeah, subscriptions and view time. I mean, all this is very carefully watched.
Right.
Listen, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it was just too expensive because clearly there's a blank check associated with that.
Right.
I mean, there's so many big scenes.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of it's CGI and so forth.
And we talking about great performances. Fucking John C. Reilly.
Oh, yeah.
As Bus.
As Dr. Bus, yeah.
At first I was stuck on, I know John C. Reilly as a comedian so much. I'm like, is he going to pull this off? The look?
Yeah.
The acting?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, great show. I'm upset. So let's talk about sports for a second, since we're talking about it anyways with the whole Winning Time cancellation I'm still pissed off about. Did you hear NFL player Xavien Howard allegedly has 4 women pregnant at the same time?
Vlad, my football knowledge only exists to the extent that I play Madden on PlayStation.
Okay.
I'm not a football guy. I tell people this all the time, and they're like, what? And I know that's blasphemous here in America. Because like Michael Irvin once said, baseball is America's pastime, but football is America's passion. So I know how passionate Americans are about their football, but I'm not a football dude, man.
4 women pregnant at the same time, though. That might be I don't think Nick Canada's pulled that off.
Well,
or maybe he has, though. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know if it's a bad thing as long as you can afford it.
Yeah. I mean, you can afford it, but it's not the ideal situation family-wise.
I used to get mad when I would see these documentaries about some of my favorite athletes and entertainment figures. And I think it was like even they'll go, well, you know, we had to fight for everything we had to eat because my mama and daddy had 12 kids. Like, you niggas is broke. Stop fucking. Kids are expensive. Quit fucking. Pull out, right?
Nigga. Pull-out game is just awful.
Jesus.
Just awful.
I think it said, what was it, like 30-something thousand a year to raise it, to take care of a child on average? I forget what the number was.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I've had Country Wayne on the show. He has 3 sons and 7 daughters.
Jesus Christ.
10 kids.
Can he afford them?
I mean, now he can, yeah. I mean, now he's doing what? He's got a Netflix special? Everything.
Well, just one Netflix special.
Well, no, plus he's constantly on tour. He's constantly doing shows. He does
now
well. He does well on YouTube. He does well on Facebook. You know, me and him have had an interview and we talked about all this and so forth. Some people like doubted how much he makes and so forth. That became an issue, I think, with Faison. But ultimately, he does very well. 10 kids. Hey, man, if you could afford him, you could afford him. But I remember I was like, I asked him if he could pull out his own driveway. He said, nope. He said, I'll hit the garbage cans and I can't pull out
Some Africans hear that shit. Be like, all right, enough is enough. You got to stop this now.